Welcome back. Now that federal continuous coverage is over, Medi-Cal beneficiaries are now receiving their renewal packets. So here to help make sure you complete the process correctly and on time is Greg Steen from Senior Care Advocates. Greg Steen is the CEO and founder of Senior Care Advocates, and you've got some important information and knowledge to share about the Medi-Cal process. So first, what is going on with Medi-Cal right now?
That's a great question. I don't know that anybody knows, except that there's just a lot of chaos. They've got a brand new system that they just rolled out in Fresno County. They rolled it out statewide, and like with anything new, it's just a learning curve, right? But with the the federal continuous coverage ending, what that did is guaranteed people would not lose their benefits.
Right.
Well, that was kind of pushed and pushed, and then the day of reckoning came, and we're here, and now people are losing their benefits big time. And so all that's going on at the same time at Medi-Cal, and so lots of delays, lots of challenges. Interesting thing is, since July, okay, there's going to be over 16 million people. I mean, 16 million, right? In California that will be reviewed by next July, okay?
So what we're talking about here is this federal program ended, which means that people now need to apply for Medi-Cal again.
Some people will have to because they weren't able to get their packets. Every year you have to be redetermined eligible. So they weren't able to get them in, mainly because a lot of them are elderly, they don't have internet, they don't have the computer, they can't get down there, they're disabled, whatever. And they've got reasons that are legitimate. And so these packets are going out, people are getting them. A lot of times they're 49 pages, people don't know what to do with them, and they're just getting dropped. And so 300,000 just since July of this year have been dropped and will have to reapply. But there's appeals rights that people have, but most people don't know that, so they don't take their rights and do anything with them. So one of the things we're asking is, if you have received one of those letters, let's make sure that you contact somebody, or you contact Medi-Cal or us or whatever, and let's get you understanding your appeals rights, your options, and get you your benefits.
What is the reason that you run into most often that people are dropped? Actually,
our clients don't get dropped, okay? So we don't really see this, to be honest.
Yeah.
But this is kind of a one-time thing, and but typically it's because somebody is well-meaning but unable to get information back to Medi-Cal in time.
Got it. So they may have received their packet, they may have turned it in, or they may not have turned it in, and it didn't meet the deadline requirements.
Correct. So there's also, though, one of the reasons that I wanted to talk about this is because there's people that are getting their packets, maybe it's due in 45 days, and they get a reminder that says, oh, by the way, that 45 days is really 35 days, okay? So then some people are actually getting denied before their packet's even due. And so there's just lots of things that aren't really consistent.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, why, it's pretty much people that aren't able to get them in, but sometimes they're being cut short on when the time they have available to get it in. And and there's laws that are changing in January and then in February, and other things that play into it, and the computer things that are going on.
Yes.
A lot of these people don't have the ability to have anyone advocating for them and giving them their rights and their options.
Right.
And so if you call Medi-Cal, most of the counties, you're going to be on hold for a minimum of an hour, a lot of times 2 hours. Well, a lot of times people can't do that.
Yeah.
Right? And so they just aren't getting the proper information.
And you know the correct arguments and the correct appeals that you can then take to Medi-Cal. So if people have been denied, they should call Senior Care Advocates, correct?
They really should. And, there's a lot of people that are out there that are advocates that can help. Valley Caregiver Resources Center is one that, potentially can help people. We do it, obviously, Medi-Cal can help. But one of the reasons this is so critical, and I want to touch on this, is that you're talking about people that are losing, like caregivers coming to their home.
Yes.
Right? They're losing the ability to go to dialysis.
Yes. Life-saving procedures.
This is like life, people that are losing, going to the doctors and hearing, oh, I'm sorry, we'll see you, but you've got to come up with this huge payment because you don't have coverage anymore.
Which is why it's so important to give Senior Care Advocates a call. We have the phone number down there, and we also have it online. Greg's seen a wealth of information. If you're unsure if they can help you, just give them a call. Thank you so much.
Thank you.